If you're thinking of selling your Castro Valley home, you're probably asking yourself, should I renovate my home before I sell or should I not? Hey guys, it's Mac Rogers with Albert Rogers Realty here in Castro Valley, California. In this video, I want to help you make the decision on whether or not you should or shouldn't renovate before you put your house on the market. The first thing I want to share with you is that it's very dependent on the market conditions. If you're in a red hot market that there is a shortage of homes for sale, a lot of times you can get away with a little bit less renovation because there are no choices for buyers out there. In this case, most buyers are willing to accept certain things that they might normally be picky of. Knowing that there could potentially be no other home coming on the market anytime soon makes buyers accept what is currently on the market. Now, if the market is the opposite, meaning you have a ton of homes for sale, now the buyers have choices. They're gonna be a little bit more picky when they are house hunting. So in a market like that, you have to do more to make your home stand out from the competition. So that's the first thing you should consider when you're thinking of selling your home, knowing the market conditions you're in. The next thing that you might, actually not might, but need to do when you're thinking about your selling your home are renovations that you have unfinished, or basically unfinished projects. Now, if you're anything like me, hint hint, it's my wife, you probably have projects that you started on and for whatever reason you didn't get to finish it. There's nothing worse than walking into a home and seeing wires sticking out of the wall, or a wall that's been patched up, or worse, a wall that has a hole on it. You know, buyers' minds, they go all over the place, and what you want to do is you want to make sure that you cut down on that and make sure that the buyer that comes through your house, they don't leave with a laundry list of things that they perceive to be wrong with your house. Here's one real life example for you. This one house we saw here in Castro Valley over the weekend, it had wires that did not terminate into a junction box. My client basically thought that they would need to rewire the whole house, all because there was wiring that was just, that was just there sticking out of the wall. Well, the wiring wasn't even electrical. It was for surround sound speakers that the owners took out, but they never bothered to fix it. Again, finish anything that is unfinished. The goal is to make sure the buyer falls in love with your house and not come up with a list of things that is wrong and either offer a low price or worse, not offer at all. The third thing is getting the most bang for your buck. And I'm not only talking about money here, but also your time. I remember one client one time wanted to paint their garage and finish it. Now, let me tell you first that if you have the money, you have the time, and you're willing to spend it and renovate your house, I say go for it. But the reality is, most of us don't fall in this category. In this particular example, painting their garage would not have made a difference at all. I've seen all the other homes in the neighborhood that was for sale, and no one had a completely finished garage. In fact, I had to point out to them that there were other homes in the neighborhood that the garage didn't have sheetrock. This would have been a waste of time and resources. Now, I had this other client in San Lorenzo. They had this little makeshift storage room in the back of the garage that they wanted to finish and make it look like more of a room than a storage room. Well, this was one of those times that it actually made sense to do, because even though you couldn't count that as a room or additional square footage, that storage room could essentially be used as an office, as a workout room, or just keep it as a storage room. Well, guess what? When we had our open house, everybody loved it. I mean, we pointed it out to everyone that wasn't a permitted conversion or a permitted room. It's basically a storage room and new sheetrock, paint, and better lighting. In this case, it made sense to spend a couple of thousands of dollars, and it made the house more attractive to a lot of buyers. The result was $60,000 more above the asking. Now, I'm not saying that alone contributed to the price that we got, but it certainly helped. So there's gonna be times that it doesn't make sense to spend a single penny, and on another house, you can spend a few hundred or even a few $1,000s knowing that you will get more in the end. The key is for you to get to work with an expert that knows the market conditions, has the connections to help you finish these projects, and knows which projects are going to give you positive return on your investment and which ones won't. We'd love to be that team to help advise you on this. If you're interested in having us come out and do a walkthrough of your home, no cost, feel free to give us a call, text, or email. no obligation. I'm Mac Rogers with Albert Rogers Realty. Have a great day.